In today's video, you'll see a bunch of YouTubers learn what it takes to be footballers. Now, it went well for some of us. Me, I got a broken nose and concussion. But you'll see goals, you'll see crunching tackles, you'll see terrible refereeing decisions. You'll see me and Ryan118 in the same field. And you'll even see Ryan118 say that he loves me. That's right. Oh, he's going to hate that. That's fantastic. And once again, thank you so much to each and every single person who donated so far, that came to the game and cheered us on. It was unfreaking believable. One of the best experiences. In fact, the best experience of my entire life. But yeah, let's just get to it. There's so much to watch too. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, I'm buzzing to watch this back, boys. Absolutely buzzing. Let's go. Leading the team out, meeting a member of the nation at the tunnel was just a phenomenal experience. If you don't mind reacting in the comment section to this game, that'd be absolutely tremendous. But let's see the squad. We've got Lewis, Grant the Grafter, Cruza, Marley 13, Razbowski, Social Havoc, C, Skills HD, Sharp Dev, Mr. Greedy Gogsy, Esraw, Mark, Big Mooney, Ryan118, Bache, Rab, and Big Gary, who's obviously recovered from a heart attack that he suffered yesterday, so shout out to him, he's in hospital. But look at Big G, just setting the tone in the 3rd minute with a no prisoner challenge. Sharp Dev ends up taking that ball beautifully down well into Cruza. Cruza slips a delicious ball into Marley. You can see me, I know exactly where I'm going to go, peeling away from the defenders. I just couldn't get them. Me and Marley's got a fantastic link up. Marley can deliver anything, and that was just very unlucky from us. Grant, around about the 6th minute, ended up selling himself a little bit short with one of his trademark slide challenges. He was trying very hard to get sent off, but C-Skill uses his pace, and what a game he actually had. Now, you can actually see there that they kicked it out, but somehow they were given the throw, but I don't know. Anyway, here's the moment you all want to see. This is when I break my nose and have a concussion. Yeah. That's painful to watch. This is when I tell Div, by the way, that my nose is broken and I start to laugh. Watch. Do you hear that? That's Ryan118 saying he secretly loves that man because I go up right away from the broken nose. But look at the referee. Doesn't check if I'm alright. Bounce call. He doesn't even blow it as a foul. Alright, if you get a head knock, like a serious head knock, I should have went off the park, I understand that, but if it ever happens to you, please go off the park, get some attention, make sure you're alright. I'm just a stubborn idiot, there was no way I was going off in this game. I got straight back up, I carried on, nose covered in blood, but that is what we do. It's all for the great cause, or Sam Hates Charity and Stenny Community Trust. But right about the 10th minute there, they have a good little shot there, but it's comfortable. You're never ever going to beat a goalkeeper of that ability from there, because just Lewis is just absolutely sensational, to be honest with you. Spoiler alert for the game, he's just brilliant all game. But number 2, it ends up hitting a delicious ball into there. Cruza wins a fantastic header there. Now they tried a little cheeky overhead kick, but Lewis again is on call. Now ends up holding the ball for a few seconds there, but just rolls it out and then hits one of his trademark long goal kicks, and straight from the head knock, CJ wins a header to knock it on. Sharp Div's gone through and goal. You already know, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a fantastic save by the goalkeeper. Bit Sharp Div, the brother in blue. CJ to Div. We knew it was going to happen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And it's 1-0 to the Scottish YouTubers. I like this, that I managed to win that header. Just fresh off getting a broken nose and concussion. Aye, no, just bang, one of these, and just look at Div. The fantastic, the link up that me and Div's got as well, that he knew that I was going to win that header, is brilliant. I love the run by Div, the composure, the calmness, doesn't panic. I think it was actually still going to go in even after the goalie saved it, but he made sure of it. So, goal for Sharp Div, assist for CJ Nova 92, and the Scottish YouTubers are 1-0 up. We'll take that all day. Now this was a very vital time in the game, because I think when we got the goal it calmed everything down, because when I started the game I spoke to the boys before the game. I wanted a 4-5-1, keep it flat, keep it tidy, let's not give everything silly. Oh my god, Marley. Oh, Marley 13, stop that. I didn't want us to take any risks till we got that one goal, and then we can express ourselves, and this is us. Just show it again. Marley 13, what a football player. I'm very unlucky there from Gogsy. Again, brave to take it first time, very unlucky. Div tries to hit a little through ball to me. Again, that is what one of my strengths is my pace. I put the pressure on the goalkeeper, they end up winning there. Cruza, another fantastic well won header out to Marley 13. Let's see what Marley can do from there. Into Div. Div lines it up and has a little shot. Again, adrenaline's probably pumping from the goal, and he's very unlucky with that F up. Now they're just hunting in packs. I love this. Cruza out to Gogsy. Gogsy ends up losing the ball here unluckily, but Bachi's sweeping up. Bachi's got a separated rib, but he'll never tell anyone. But obviously my groin was done in. His back, everyone was carrying knocks. It was phenomenal. And Bachi still put a performance like that. Unlucky there from Gogsy. And let's go. So they end up getting a foul of some kind. They end up taking it short. Round about the 16th minute, sorry, they had a long through ball, and I'm very, very impressed with Darren, so shout out to Darren for this. He's played left back 3 times in his entire life, played 11s 3 times in the last 3 weeks, and he's got the composure to do that. From they try and take a long throw in the box. I take a decent touch out wide, and I'm just trying to knock it by him, but to be honest with you, I was still seeing a wee bit of stars, and that was one of my disappointments in the game. The first half, I was just not in it. I had to get in the second half. I had to dunk my head under the water. I had to wake up. We ended up playing a ball out there at sharp. Div strong into Marley. We try and win the ball there, but look at that, nil prisoners. People say, oh, they'll let us win, or they'll let us win because we're a charity team. Aye. Do you think so? Aye. That's after a broken nose, a concussion, and breaking legs. It's frightening, alright? It was a well-contested game, and you'll see more of that in the next couple of minutes. Now, Darren's probably a wee bit disappointed didn't win that header there. They get very, very unlucky there with the deflection off the defenders. Can we keep this tight? Vital touch here by Lewis. And just look at that by C Skills. The brother in blue. What a save. Watch this. Like, Lewis gets a little flick of the touch over. Fantastic. Grant puts the pressure on. But Big C Skills with the goal line clearance, vital, especially at the 1-0. I put a wee bit of pressure on there. We end up getting a goal kick. Again, slowing everything down. Take our time. We're not used to being in this position. There's a lot of, I think there's 6 or 7 boys that's never played 11s before. Vital time just to keep the ball, keep it moving. That is what we try to do. Now, the 20th minute there, we have a wee chance. They end up missing the lines, but a good spread ball out by Darren into Gogsy. Gogsy with a nice inviting pass into Div, and look at Div. Just has the wee look and just skins him all day, every day. And Marley 13, what can he do? That is a nice little one-touch. Marley 13, the deflection into there. Gogsy with a nice little touch. Can he get it to the back post where I am? Unfortunately not. But I'm so proud of the boys, and let's keep this going. Now, Batch is winning the ball again, offensively high up the park, round about the 21st minute. Has a nice little pass into Marley. They're claiming offside. I was praying it just touched the ball. See that one little second just to put me in, but it has a shot there, unluckily, that ends up not going in, unfortunately. I was going to say unluckily saved. Well, it's unlucky for us, I guess. But 22nd minute, we carry on. We continue to pressure on. I put a wee bit of defensive effort in. You've never seen it before. You'll never see it again. Anyway, this is a wee bit naughty by me. Beautiful touch here by Marley hitting the back heel pass, and obviously that is the boy that kind of elbowed me in the face, so you kind of settle these on the part, you know what I mean? You didn't take it after the game in the 90 minutes, that's a wee bit of revenge, and yeah, that's just setting the tone, saying I will not be bullied in this game. Hashtag sweet revenge. Bache, very, very unlucky there, probably should have released it just a second earlier, and there were about 3 of us through, but 25th minute, another long ball from Stenny, and that's well saved by Lewis, and I love it when he does this. That's my favourite thing. Just watch. I can make a 15-minute of complimation of him doing that. So good. So good. Gogsy tracking back, winning the ball well. Div not pulling out with nothing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Bache, and look at this by Div. Fantastic. Fantastic there from him. Unlucky there. But watch this. This is the awareness of Div. I was right on my shoulder. Now, I'm through here. I try and take a little touch just to chip over, and it goes slightly over. But that is almost a carbon copy of what we scored the week before in a bounce game. Taking the first time chip. Div with awareness again to see what I need to do, chip it in the right place. I read the run, and I just unfortunately get it slightly over the park. 26th minute now, and I have one of these trademark long kicks from Lewis. They end up clearing it off, but look at Sharp Div. Plays centre mid, CDM, centre forward, he's everywhere. And this is phenomenal. I felt so bad for this. This was just me. I was just no right in the first half. I'm so disappointed. I apologise to Div. At half time I should have buried that. And I would have buried that, I think. But plastic pitch and everything like that. Wee bit dizzy. But look at this. 27th minute, you hear Grant going absolute mental. And this was given against us. They got a foul. They got the foul. Anyway, a couple of minutes later, they have a dangerous free kick. And I actually, to be honest with you, when I was watching this back, and even playing in the game, because obviously I'm standing up front, I knew that Lewis was going to save this, because he's just that kind of guy. It has to be something extremely special, and I just believed in Lewis. Again, you can't teach that, making sure he doesn't palm it in the way of them, like he palms it away. That's just like composure for strikers. You can't teach that. 30th minute now, there's obviously 15 boys. We all need to get the subs on, we all need to get 30 minutes each, so I'll go out left wing. Ryan 118 ends up coming on, fresh law after saying he loves me. Big Mooney goes up front. I end up taking a nice little decent touch there, sending number 2 on his bike, and yeah, this is just another example that just maybe my mind just wasn't quite right. Come on, CJ. Anyway, I took a nice little touch there into Bache. Me and Bache just did nice little 1-2s, and again, it's just slightly wasn't working for us. I just couldn't get my feet right. And Grant's talking about how my face is just continually flowing with blood. So thanks for that, Grant. That makes it in. Bache not giving up on anything. Very, very unlucky there. And another long trademark free kicks. I end up chasing it into Sharp Div. Div strong. Somehow that isn't a foul, even though he gets clipped from behind. Anyway, C-Skills is once again there to win the ball. A wee bit of a miss kick from them. Me and Mooney just tries to get in each other's way, but I take the ball down. I'm just trying to flick it by him. And yeah, that's going to be a free kick all day, every day. And I was praying for a free kick in the game. That is what I spoke about. And yeah, I probably should have hit it, but I was just not quite right. And anyway, I had a nice little ball in, to be fair. Marley reads the ball well. Again, with that link up between me and Marley, very unlucky there with the header, so I've not got any qualms about that. Is that a word? I don't know. But just Divs doing Cruyff turns and everything. What's he doing? Strong, look at him, they just can't get anywhere near him. Marley has an unlucky shot. Big Mooney is unfortunately just cannot get to the rebound. And that is another strong little bit of play from the Scottish YouTuber. 37th minute, Lewis doing his Lewis thing. Shout out to him. I end up getting another kick there. Yeah, there seemed to be a problem. I wonder if there's many Celtic fans in the back line. It certainly felt like that. Cruiser, I'm not even going to talk. Enjoy this, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy this, nation. If you're watching, just enjoy. Oh my. Cruiser 69. You put him in the midfield, you say on you go, take your chance, and the boy scored for like 30 yards out. Just look at that. Now he'll go to his grave saying he meant to shoot it. Me personally, I believe that's across the near div, but he will spend 15 minutes of monologue saying that he shot that, and to be honest with you, I just don't care. What a beautiful, beautiful goal on this beautiful occasion. And that puts us up 2-0, and you just see everyone's reaction in the stadium. It was phenomenal. As a team, we went to celebrate together. 2-0. We've been through so much in the last 3 months, fighting through everything, and yeah, just to be in this position was absolutely brilliant. Now I take a nice little touch there, flick it up. I head it onto Big Mooney, but they blow it as a foul because it says basically it was a coming together or something like that. So shout out to number 2. He was actually a great lad. Spoke to me in that after the game and even during the game. And to be honest with you, I wasn't too happy that the foul was given, but these type of things happen in football, so I rolled it back. And there we go at half time, lads. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, 2-0 up, and we take that all day. Big Gary having some assessments, having a wee word with Batchy, telling him what he needs to do. Batchy's gone in. We see that I've what an ego, signing autographs on his way in at half time. Anyway, rolling on in the second half, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and we've got Gogsy doing some nice movement into Sharp Div. Sharp Div, again, just strong and authoritative. That's exactly what I asked him to do. And I try and do a nice little flick pass into Gogsy, just unfortunately just gets pulled out. But that is the momentum that we want to see. A great cross into the back post here, a rise well, and I was really out of all my chances. That one I was more annoyed with because I'm actually pretty good in the air and I was disappointed with that chance. But we live on, these happen. C-Skills makes a very rare mistake, but he tries to win the ball back. But watch this, just look at this. This is Lewis. Go and subscribe to the guy. He's brilliant. Anyway, a couple of minutes from there, Ryan puts good pressure on. Rab hits a nice little clearance. Gogsy takes a bit of a nice loose touch. They try and battle for the ball. I don't know who gets that, but I pick up around about the halfway as Rocky's jump off the bed because he knows. He just knows. This is CJ Novo 92. Past everyone. Composed. Finished. Oh, I'm just sponsor breaking it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, and I'm just so relieved coming out the second half. Obviously, we have a wee hangy as a team, and just it was a good finish there. I was pretty happy with it. That was class. Hearing the crowd as well. Oh, buzzing. Done that in front of my mum and dad as well. Shout out to them. Came and watched the game. And I'm delighted for that 3-0 vital time because they made a lot of substitutions. They brought on a lot of their younger coaches to try and stifle up the game, and they thought they were going to steamroll us in the second half. But we see this. I like this. This is quite clever centre forward play. So I tell them to throw it in between them both, and I take a little nudge to the first shin, so he nudges me back. I end up winning the free kick. Clever centre forward play. I'm actually pretty proud of that one. If Morelos done that, I'd be very proud. But look at that delivery from Sharp Div. That is what you get with Mr. SD. Honestly, just phenomenal free kick there. Gogsy, again, brilliant. You see most of the boys running into Div because they're so appreciative of that ball. That is just unbelievable. Again, very good finish there from Gogsy as well. Keeps his eye on the ball like what every player should always do, and ends up finishing it. Cultured, nice there. And Gogsy loves the celebration on his own, doesn't he? And then 4-0 to the Scotland YouTubers. Now the 65th minute, they end up having a free kick. They try and whip that one in, and yeah, look at Gogsy in the wall. Strong. He's very strong. 67th minute now, they end up try and get through, but that's a fantastic slide challenge from C-Skills again. Just brilliant in the centre back. End up flicking the header on, getting a sort of head on, and they end up giving a free kick because of the hand ball. Look at that, right in a Div's face, I believe that was. Was it? Anyway, look at Div ends up doing a beautiful crossfield pass to Marley. I'm praying that this one comes to the back post, and again it's just slightly over me. It just wasn't quite the day for us, me and Marley, unfortunately. But Marley once again got the ball, and here I'm just praying for the ball in between that big massive space. But he holds the ball up, does well, plays in Gogsy. Gogsy with the ball, and I remember this. I committed to it because I thought the goalie was going to miss it, but yeah, I scored myself. And that's important. Anyway, 76th minute now, we play on. They had a nice little through ball in there from Stenny. Stenny just hangs the ball up. And that's another great challenge. But look at that save by Lewis again. That little frog position. Brilliant. Brilliant by Lewis. Brilliant by the entire defence. We can't speak highly enough. I know I've spoken about a couple of certain players, but it was honestly a team performance. And can I just say, how was this not a penalty? Look, he trips me. And the ref's watching it. Frightening. Anyway, Mark plays a nice little ball into Gogsy. Gogsy's got Marley at the back post, Mooney in the middle, me at the back post as well. He tries a shot. Marley's parents are in the audience, eh? Show some respect, Gogsy. This is brilliant. Div just using his facial features. I end up picking the ball up and I just run, create the space, create the gap, see the ball, pass the ball, team effort, and we end up just burying this one. Gogsy with a beautiful, beautiful finish. Now, Gogsy runs and celebrates himself, but shout out to the rest of the boys that said it was a good pass and everything like that. That was appreciative. Yeah, the only person that didn't say good pass was Gogsy. He's some guy, honestly. Absolutely frightening guy. But look at that finish. Brilliant by Gogsy. Right in the top bin. Postage stamp. 5-0 to the boys. Anyway, straight from kickoff, almost like a kickoff goal in FIFA if any have ever played that, and unfortunately been very unlucky. Number 12 was great all night. Ends up hitting a nice little ball in there, and we just unfortunately can't clear our lines. I think it was Robbie that was slightly caught on his toes, but they deserved that goal. They were very, very strong. But Lewis once again had a faultless performance. Even though he conceded one, he was still a great, great performance from him. 86th minute there, Raz gets a wee bit naughty there by the Razbowski. And Gogsy unfortunately loses the ball here in the 89th minute, and this is just a wee sign of Grant the Grafter. C-Skill, sorry, just a beautiful challenge. Sorry, Callum. Anyway, 90th minute, the final whistle goes 5-1 to the Scottish YouTubers, and you just saw how much it means to Gogsy there. As a team, we've been through so much in the last 3 months, working hard, training, because we were dreadful. We had no fitness, no stamina, but to last the game is honestly one of the best experiences of my entire life. So many of the nation was there, and yeah, so many donations, over £3,000 raised, and Batcher lifting the trophy as he does. And let's just end it with a little sing song. And yeah, you see how much it means to the team. Thank you so much to each and every single of the boys that gave up every single money to travel. They spent so much money each week travelling, come down to Stennys to train. Shout out to everyone who donated, who came to the game. I honestly couldn't be prouder. By far the best thing I've ever done in my life. And yeah, I'm so delighted. Hopefully you enjoy this video. I know not many people's going to watch it because it's not maybe necessarily what I normally do. But for those that do and stick to the end, thank you so much. Hopefully this is the end. We have got some big things planned with a couple of things down south, but we can't really talk about that just now. I've been Siege over 92. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.